Dear students, I hope you all are doing well. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. In my previous video, I explained the concept of PHP variable. What is the use of the variable? It is a container for storing the data. In PHP, the variable is declared using $sign. And also I explained the rules for defining the variables. In this video, I am going to explain variable scope. What is meant by scope? Scope refers the visibility of the variable. There are 4 scopes in PHP. The first one is local variable, second one is global variable, third one is static variable, fourth one is function parameter. Take the first one, local variable. So the variable is declared inside the function is called local variable. So what it means? The lifetime of the variable only within a functions. Take the second one, global variable. So it is declared outside the functions. So you can access this variable anywhere in the program. That means throughout the program. To access the global variable within a function, you should use the keyword global. Once again, I repeat this. If you want to access global variable within a function, you should use the keyword global. Take the next concept is nothing but static variable. This variable exists only in a local function, but it does not free its memory even after the program execution leaves the scope. In the ordinary cases, once the program execution leaves the scope means it destroy the memory allocated for that. But in the case of static variable, it retains the memory even after the program execution leaves the scope. Take the fourth one is function parameter. The function definition, you are having the argument. That argument is a variable. So let me see these concepts in detail. Take the first one is local variable. So what does it mean by local variable? If the variable is declared inside the function means it is a local variable. So as we all know, PHP code starts with less than question mark PHP and end with question mark greater than symbol. Inside this, you can write the PHP code. So here you are having the function name local underscore var. Here there is no argument. So inside the function, you have declared the variable num. So num is the local variable because it is declared inside the function. Num is holding the value 45. So we can say num is the integer variable. So the next statement is you are going to print the value of num. This is your function definition block. So this is nothing but your function calling. If the function is called, the function definition will work. We know very well this is the ordinary procedure. So the output of the local variable is nothing but local variable declared inside the function is 45. The value of num is 45. Take the second concept, global variable. So if the variable is declared outside of the function means it is a global variable. You can access this variable throughout the program. If you want to access this global variable within a function means you have to use the keyword global. Let me see how. So here you are having the global variable name because it is declared outside of the function. Name is the global variable. It is holding the value there. So name is the string variable. So what is your function name? It is nothing but global underscore var. Inside the function, you are trying to use a global variable. So you should use the keyword global and followed by the global name. Your global variable name is nothing but name. So you are printing the value of name. This is your function definition and global underscore var. This is nothing but your function calling statement. If the function is called, the function definition will work. So what about the next statement is nothing but just you are going to print the value of name. So let me see the output of the global variable. Variable inside the function is JR and variable outside the function also JR. Now we are going to see about globals. Now we are going to use the globals keyword instead of global. So here you are going to access the array of global variable. Okay, now you are going to try, now you are going to access the array of global variable within your functions. So for that you can use the globals array name. As we all know, in PHP, all the global variables are stored in the array called globals and followed by index. So globals is the array name, index is the name of the variable. Let me see how. So in PHP, you have declared two global variables, num1 and num2. Num1 is holding the value 5, num2 is holding the value 15. Here you have two global variables. So what about your function name? It is nothing but global underscore var. So inside the global variable, you have declared the local variable. It is nothing but sum. Sum is the local variable. What about the lifetime of the sum? Only within the functions. So sum that is equal to globals. What is your array name? Globals. Globals is the array name. It is used to access the array of global variable within your functions. So the help of globals, you can access the global variable num1. So with the help of num1, globals of num1, you can take the value 5. Likewise, you are going to take the num2 value from outside. So globals of num1 means you are going to refer the value 30. So now you are going to print the value of sum. This is your function definition, and function calling is nothing but global underscore var. So once the function is called, the function definition will work. Therefore, the output of the globals program, sum of global variable is 18. So 5 plus 13 is nothing but 18. Let me see. So I have shown this program for your better understanding. Here, local variable can have same name as the global variable. In this situation, local variable has higher priority than the global variable. So in this example, the local variable name x and also the global variable name x. The global variable holding the value 5 and the local variable is holding the value 7. Now you are trying to access the value of x inside the function means it will print 7 because local variable has higher priority than the global variable. Take the last concept, it is nothing but static variable. So third concept, static variable. As we all know, static variable exists only within your functions. So here your function name is static var. Inside the function, you have declared the static variable. Static num1 that is equal to 3. Num1 is the integer static variable. Num2 that is equal to 6. So num2 is the local variable and also integer variable. We can say num2 is the non-static variable. Now you are implementing the num1. So what is the value of num1 here? It is nothing but 4. After that, you are going to increment the value of num2. What is the value of num2 here? 7. Now you are going to print the value of num1 and num2. So what about the output here? Num1 is 4, num2 is 7. Okay, this is your function definitions. So outside of the function, you have two function calling statement. During the first function call, the num1 is incremented by 1 and also num2 is incremented by 1. So the value of the num1 and num2 becomes 4 and 7. So during the second function call, the num1 is incremented from 4 because it is a static variable. It will not free up the memory even after the execution leaves the scope, as we all know. But in the case of num2, num2 is the ordinary variable or we can say local variable. That variable is incremented from the value 6 because num2 is initialize the value 6. This is the ordinary variable. Once the scope is n means, once the scope ended means it will free up the memory. So num2 is incremented by 1. So you get the value 7. So num2 is incremented by 1. So you get the value 7. Num1 is incremented from 4. Therefore, the num1 value is 5. So what about the output? So during the first iteration, static variable has the value 4. Non-static variable has the value 7. During the second iteration, static variable has the value 5. Non-static variable has the value 7 because static variable is incremented from the last update, whereas your non-static variable is incremented from your initialization. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more.